Ang paaralan po ang nagsisilbing ikalawang tahanan ng ating mga anak. Ngunit paano kung ang ilang paaralan natin ang nagiging dahilan upang ibaba ang moral at confidence ng isang bata, lalo na ang mga batang may special needs. Kaya ngayong umaga, dito po sa Pinoy Inspiring Amazing Stories, makasama po natin ang isang educator at inclusion advocate mula sa Philippine Association for Intellectual Disabilities na si Sir Alfonso de Alban. Teacher Al, good morning! Welcome sa Kada Umaga.
Good morning, Pia. Good morning at saka sa ating mga Kada. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Oo. Teacher Al, balita po namin ay may nakuha po kayong award recently sa Japan. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, that was back in 2020. My wife and I created a movement, the Kaibigan Ko Sila movement, which spearheads yung bang... Kasi di ba nag-uusap tayo tungkol sa inclusion, pero inside the classroom. My wife and I wanted more than that. It has to be within the community. Hindi pwede yung ang inclusion nandun lang sa loob ng classroom.
Tama.
Pero paglabas naman, people would be looking down at those with disabilities. It shouldn't be. Dapat yung community mismo para bang daily way of life lang nila na makita ang batang may intellectual disability or may disability for that matter. Hindi siya dapat na... And di kaibigan ko sila, hindi yung tayo titingin doon sa may disability, hindi. It's those with disabilities looking at us as friend. Hindi yung, di ba may mga tayo na ginagawa natin panakot, yung mga police, yung mga maintenance worker, yung mga, huy, andyan na si ano, mag-behave ka. Maaano tuloy yung bata. But if the child would look at the police as someone good, or, di ba, yung mga ibang personalities, then mas makabubuti din para sa kanila.
So ano pong ginawa ninyo sa community ng inyong asawa, ng inyong misis?
Yung mga estudyante namin, dinadala namin sa mga fast food, sa mga grocery stores, pinasakay namin sila ng jeep. Kasi ang mga magulang, they have this notion na kailangan on guard sila palagi dahil nga may disability yung anak nila.
Or they're overly protective.
Helicopter parenting, no? Pero kasi mas makabubuti para sa bata if they have this experience wherein they themselves would learn on their own with their peers.
Exposure.
No, inside or in the community. Nandun sa community, hindi yung sasabihin mo sa loob ng classroom, ganito ha, pag nakakita ka ng ganito, bibilhin mo to. It's different wherein they're actually the ones doing it sa labas, no? So, yun yung parang...
Congratulations for that!
Thank you. It's actually for the Philippines. It's not actually for us. We represented the Philippines for that.
Saan pong mga komunidad ninyo kinonduct ito?
Right now, it's ginawa namin yun sa Bulacan. Kaya lang naputol yun because of the pandemic, no? So, but ngayon, ang ginagawa natin ngayon, Pia, is we're going around the country in trying to provide services dun sa mga teachers, sa public and private, so that they can implement this doon sa community nila.
Tama.
Hindi naman pwedeng sa amin lang yun.
Oo,
diba? Mas
dalawang piraso lang po kayo. So ngayon, ang ginagawa ninyo ay tinuturuan ninyo ang ating mga guro.
We're trying to mentor them, no?
Yes.
Yun kasi ang kailangan. Kaya sila nahihirapan, it's because wala naman nabigay na proper training.
Correct.
No? So,
correct.
we try to provide as much training as possible para or workshops, I would say, so that they will be equipped with what to do.
Sino po ang nais nating bigyan pagtuunan ng special na pansin dito? Mga kada nating may intellectual disability, sino pa po?
Ang batang may intellectual disability, masasabi natin na sila yung pinaka-marginalized sa marginalized. People with disabilities are marginalized. And within that marginalized area, yung intellectual disability. Yung may intellectual disability. Alam mo, Pia, sa pag-iikot namin, nakakakita pa rin kami ng mga bata na may intellectual disability na nakakulong. Hindi nilalabas.
Bakit po sila kinukulong? They think they are a harm to themselves and a harm to others.
Exactly. And at the same time, di ba noon meron tayong yung mga pamahiin na yung mga they see these children as not as person, no, but as creatures which is really, really wrong. So, of course, nandyan din yung mga may other disabilities, but I think ito sila yung mga napapabayan. Ito makikita nyo sila eh. Not all, but some of them are nandyan lang sa kalye, yung mga taong grasa. Maaring yung iba dyan, masyadong mataas yung IQ nila, pero kumbaga napabayaan, kaya nandun na lang sila, homeless sila. Pero some of them are those with intellectual disabilities. Yung makikita mo talaga na they cannot take care of themselves. Kulang sila sa functional, yung pag-adapt ba ng behavior, yung tamang, or pag-acquire ng skills. So,
ang tawag nga po doon ay, diba, intellectual or developmental diversity. It's not necessarily a disability. They just think differently from everybody else.
Tama. Maganda yung termino mo. If you go back, yung intellectual disability nga, meron pang mas worse na term dyan. Eh, diba?
Ayaw na natin
banggitin. Oo. But I like the word, or I like it better, yung sinabi mo na diverse. No? Kasi talagang, nahirapan sila sa isang bagay. Pero baka may alam sila na hindi natin kaya o hindi natin alam. Di ba?
Exactly.
So why not focus on that? Mag-focus tayo dun sa magandang bagay na nagagawa nila. Kesa dun sa iniisip natin na, hay nako, pagkalikot-likot, or hay nako, hindi niya ako maintindihan, or hindi siya nasunod sa akin. So, we focus on what is good, no?
Correct.
Yung ability, not the disability.
And then we harness that, di ba?
We harness, no? We provide them with support and opportunities. Yung dalawa na yun ang importante sa kanila.
And ang gusto natin talaga yung maging independent sila.
Yes, for them to become self-determined. Yung bang sila mismo nag-a-advocate sa sarili nila. Very yung term, but yung self-advocacy. Pero kasi may mga bata na ang nakakatakot, Pia, yung mga babae na may ID. Kasi ito, hindi nila alam na nahaharas na pala sila.
Yes.
No? So, ito yung gusto natin bigyan ng pansin na before they reach the age na, someone might take advantage of them, maturuan natin sila na kapag hinawakan sa kamay, hindi ibig sabihin na kaibigan yan.
Tama.
No?
So, Teacher Al, paano nyo po isinasagawa itong pag-mentor ninyo sa mga guro? Can schools just give you guys a call? And then you will conduct seminars with the teachers. Paano po ba?
Yan, ganyan ang ginagawa natin, Pia. No? We do it online via several online platforms. There are times na next week, we will be in several public schools kasi inset, inset season. No? So, nandun tayo mismo sa and then some would just message us or call us, inquire kung may available na schedule, and ginagawa natin ang paraan yan, Pia, kasi hindi lang naman kami, no? Marami pang nagpo-provide, pero kailangan yan ng guro. And simultaneously, the awareness for the parents. Kaya ang ganda nitong platform ninyo, itong Kada Umaga, because ito yung mga magulang na ito yung oras nila for themselves kasi nasa school yung bata, no? So I'm very glad to be here so that I'm able to somehow reach them and inform them na may pag-asa para sa mga bata as long as we provide them with the opportunities and the support.
Teacher Al, napakaganda nung ginawa ninyo na you made the mentoring available online. Saan po ba makukuha ng mga parents natin itong resource na ito? Kung hindi man kayo makapunta, syempre, hindi naman pwedeng puntahan ni Teacher Al kayo isa-isa.
Meron akong Facebook page along with my wife, Teacher Kimberly. And most of the teachers or the schools who would reach us, magme-message lang doon, and then we answer back. Pasensya na lang minsan kung natatabunan, medyo nalilate, but we try our best to reply or answer. And then from there, we can find or look for a schedule, and then puntahan natin. May ikot kami, Ma'am Pia, from Region 1 hanggang sa BARM, Region 13, everywhere. No? We love the idea of reaching out to them.
Kayo po, Teacher Al, ano po ang pangarap ninyo ni Teacher Kimberly with what you are doing?
Dito sa advocacy na to, yung bang sana ay makapag-network kami sa iba so that hindi lamang kami. We try to raise awareness so that those who would understand and would try to subscribe to what we are up to, yung advocacy na ito, igagawin din nila. Masaya kami doon, Pia, na makikita namin na yung kausap namin ngayon, nasa social media na rin, raising awareness. Yes. No? So, ang parents kasi, alam mo, Pia, is they are hurt. Kasi they feel na para bang kasalanan nila kung bakit may ganun yung bata. Hindi niyo po kasalanan ito, no? Ito po ay nangyari. So, ang kailangan natin ay mabigyan ng opportunities and supports ang bata so that, tulad ng sinabi mo, maging independent, maging self-determined, so that kapag wala na yung magulang, ang bata mamumuhay ng productive, no? Hindi siya burden sa society but a productive member of the society. Tama.
Amen. Maraming salamat, Teacher Al. Kami rin po sa Best Buddies, yan din pong aming objective. At it's an awesome feeling to know na you're also leading this advocacy with your wife.
Yes.
Maraming salamat, Teacher Al.
Thank you, and also, you're welcome, and also thank you for having me here.
Oh, it's an honor and a pleasure po. Paano po ba ma-follow ng ating mga kada ang inyong Facebook page ulit?
Meron po tayong Facebook page. Yung type nyo lang po siguro yung Alfonsus Castro de Alban. That's my full name. And kung sa mga teachers, I would also recommend yung Facebook page ng wife ko, Kimberly Casino de Alban. Kasi para meron mahalaga na mabigyan talaga ng tulong ang ating mga kaguruan. Ano? So, yun lang po. Send us a message, or if you have any questions, just comment on our Facebook page para po matugunan po namin ito.
Maraming salamat, Teacher Al. Palakpakan po natin si Teacher Al. Let's all help in this advocacy po to make everyone included in our society. Mga kadang sinasabi po nating inclusion ay hindi lamang po sa hindi po isang strategy lang upang tulungang bumagay ang mga tao sa sistema at istruktura ng ating society. It is about transforming those systems and structures to make it better for everyone. Mga Net 25, this is Pia Guanyamago. For more Kada Umaga updates, please click the subscribe button and follow us on Net 25 social media pages at Net 25 TV and at Net 25 Entertainment Facebook page. See you guys. Bye!